Hello, good morning, happy Saturday. I thought Zilby followed me downstairs here, but I don't see him. So, oh, there, there he is. He's down on the other side. He meowed in response to me saying his name. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to get the power supply. So hold on, I need to, I need to immediately go up and get a power supply for the computer. So I will be right back. All right, here we go. Now we can have power. And this stream will last longer than a few minutes. Zilby, want to come up and say hi? Zilby, hi. All right, so the plan today is to do something slightly different. We're going to be refactoring a little bit of the database schema. I talked to, I actually went and hung out with one of my mentors last night and asked him about how I can have articles associated with a course and keep the article intact. Okay, you want to go that way? And to keep the article? No, keep the order intact. And so we worked out a solution, and we're good to go for that. Where do you want to get to, Zilby? Oh, okay. He's really interested in getting behind the green screen recently. So we'll see if he ends up knocking it down or moving it around or something. So that's not interesting. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's jump into it. I don't think I've actually started up anything here, so we need to do that first. Okay, so for this one, let's this is gonna be a new branch here, isn't it? So let's go ahead and Switch to, I think the last one was 7. I think this is going to be 8, but I don't remember anymore. So let's just call this um, course articles join table. Because that's what we're going to be creating and having to work over to it. All right, switch dash C to create. Okay, so we have that. Serve you. And we'll get our tests up and running. Okay, so we'll start, make sure everything is running correctly, and then we'll begin our migration journey, our journey. Uh, so as I sort of mentioned, we're going to create a join table between the courses and the articles, and that way we can know which articles are associated with the course. We're doing that with an array inside of courses right now in order to keep the order. And so to keep the order, we're going to have some little bit of metadata attached to the join table, and that will be sort of an order, and we have to keep that up to date whenever we change the order around or add new articles. So we have to keep all that up to date, and we could just delete them all and recreate them. That's an option for us, or we can sort of do updates and creates, or updates, deletes, and creates. We'll sort of have to figure out what we need to do for it. All right, so learner cannot visit. Oh, it's just the WebKit one, so that one probably is okay. A rerun and you're fine. Excellent. Okay, so let's create. So I don't actually want the functionality to change at all. I want everything to sort of remain working the way we expected it to. I just want us to be able to do the thing. So let's start with database. And I want to create a new migration for this. And this is going to be create courses. I guess it's going to be a course articles join table. Don't want to get a new pre-release version. Okay, so we have that. We can open up Helix here. And I want to go to create course article join table. We'll do the up one first. Okay, so what do we have right now? If we take a look at Hasura, we have courses, we have articles, and actually it's LMS courses and LMS articles. So I need to join these two together. I'll be doing it with the ID. So I don't think I need anything special from this. But while I'm here, we're also going to remove from the LMS courses, we're going to remove the article IDs array, so that entire column. And in LMS articles, we're going to remove the preview. And I think that's it. That should be fine. Okay. All right. So I guess we'll start with a create first. So create table, if not exists. Name of the table is going to be um, LMS course articles. What do we need? We need the course ID, which is going to be a. I think that's a. Is that just an int? What are you? It's just an integer. Let's see. Int. This is required, so it can't be null. I don't want to have a default, so I think that would be it. We're also going to have an article, so article ID. That's also an int. It cannot be null. We can do a created at. Do I need to do it to create? I'm not ever sure if I want or need to really do the created at or not. I don't know if it like if I ever care about that date. Like I have it all the time and I rarely look at it. Okay, so if I just do those two, oh, and then the other thing is we want to know if this is a preview or not. So preview, this will be a boolean. Uh, that cannot be null, but we're going to give it a default of false. Is there anything else that we want to put in here? Probably not, at least not to begin with. Okay. Oh, you know what? We do need the relationships, which I constantly forget how the exact syntax in Postgres to do. It's like create constraints relates to, and I just always go look it up. Don't really have a single primary key. Can I do multiple primary keys? Oh yeah, I can do this. Okay. I want to do that as my method for this. So we're gonna say primary key, and then okay, these two together. So course ID, article ID. So together those have to be unique too. Now interesting, that's references products. Oh, because it has the same thing in there. I think don't I have to do a create constraint for that? think this is what I want to do. We're gonna have, okay, foreign key, one of them references something else. And that would be you. All right, let's try it. Stacking, hello. I didn't get a chance to ask you on Discord, but how was yesterday? Hopefully you're able to get everything done. All right, let's try this syntax. Oh, so that's tenant ID. Oh, but still author ID. So then it references. That's not happy. It's not a good sign. References. Okay, then the table. So this is going to be LMS courses. Still on standby, which is driving you mad. Oh man, yeah. You haven't had solid food since Wednesday. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. That that sucks. Well, hopefully any second now, right? Users. Okay, so we can do. I can never remember. On delete set null is for here, right? So like on, it's when a reference column is changed. So when the other one is deleted, I want to delete this one too. Yes, that's it. So then I want to do on delete cascade, and then author ID is going to be. So this feels so weird. It's okay. Foreign key, tenant ID, author ID, which is from here, right? References users. I'm. Is this a bug? Is this supposed to be user ID? Can't have food in your stomach in case they call up and say, "Let's go. You got your surgery in 2 hours." It still sucks that like you got put in that situation. So I'm really sorry about that. I wonder if it's due to the nursing shortage because that's been a huge thing recently, and I think it's worldwide, right? It's not just here in the states. Scott B, hello. How are you doing today? I'm gonna say that this is that. So this would be just uh, ID, which I think I could just do ID, right? And then I can repeat this. I'm also a little bit concerned that foreign doesn't have the right colors. Okay, so this is gonna be article ID, references, LMS, articles, on delete, cascade, ID. So that should be that one. She should be happy. Good, you think? Not bad, not bad. Okay, well that not bad then. Um, Okay, so if I do you, that should make you happy, and then I want to make those changes to the other tables too. So I want to do a alter. I want to alter table if exists. This is going to be the course. Oh, LMS courses. I want to drop. I want to drop article IDs. Article IDs, and that's it for that one. And then for the other one, we're going to alter table. The oh, you know what? Order. We need another. We need an order. So order is gonna be an int. This cannot be null, so not null, and that's it. So it has to be set. Alter table. That was LMS courses. Whoop. If exists, LMS articles. Oh, drop column. Drop column preview. Okay, so I think that's what we want to do. Okay, so I have you. So if I select you all, we will write you, and then I want to get the down for this. So create course articles. Let's go down. All right, so instead of a create table now, this is now going to be just a drop table. So drop table if exists, LMS course articles. There's that. All right, so alter table if exists, LMS courses. This is now going to be a create column article IDs. You're going to be a article IDs is going to be JSON. Not null, default of that. Okay, alter table if exists, LMS articles, create column preview. This is gonna be a boolean. Not null, default, false. I don't know why the boolean is not the right color. I don't like that. Also, like alter table is not the right color. I I can't help but feel that the Helix system for like detecting the colors is sort of like messing up a little bit with SQL. Oh no, Scott, I'm really sorry about that. Different but not worse. So basically, well, regardless for both of you, I'm sorry you're both having to deal with that, and hopefully, I mean, I guess if they don't If they don't get better, at least they don't get worse. Okay, so I should be able to write you now and do that. So let's create the migration. Well, let's run the migration. So that's going to be Sura migrate apply. Did not like that. Okay. Syntax error near order. Okay, let's jump in here. Create course articles up. So somewhere around order. Oh, so it doesn't like this. There was a way to do this, and I forget exactly how. I want to. Nope, that wasn't it. It was what was the down one for? It's like not that, not that, not shift. I don't think it was shift, right? No, that like deleted down. Um, Not space bar. Ooh, I forget how to go. You had a great surgeon in Boston who fixed a lot of your other surgeries. Nice. Yeah, finding a good doctor and surgeon is amazing. And if they get to know your case and they're the same ones who do it over and over again, then they'll probably get really good at it and less chance of complications. Okay, I forget. Oh, what was it? Was that thing? But then I want to multi-select. Oh, it wasn't that thing. It's like, hmm, okay. Tutor. I want multiple cursors. C to duplicate the cursor to the next suitable line. That's what it was. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to quit out of everything. This was create course articles. Okay, so come down here. I want to line those up so it's CC. Wait. Oh, it's capital C, C, C. Go to the end. Tab you. Oh, that's okay. That's the next thing is the alignment thing, which I forget. I forget exactly what that key. Okay, that keyboard command was. So, tutor again. Let's go. Let's try this. Pane split right. This is align. Align selections. It's ampersand. There we go. So I can just tab that. That's fine. Okay, next one would be word. Go over that. Ampersand u. So actually, I could just do that. You're all happy then. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's try this again. Wait, I haven't actually fixed anything. We we just aligned things up. So let's come out of here. Let's try running this again. Asura, migrate, apply. Look at the, let's see. So the title wanted to pop your head in. Narco says, hello. For a quick question, what does LMS stand for? Learning Management System. Uh, so learning management system is basically, think of like Udemy, any of the courses that you can like purchase from, things like that. Blackboard would be like a really famous learning management system. Generally speaking, as a student, you don't really have a choice. You want to buy a course and it's on an LMS, you just it's what you go with. Learning what? It can be whatever you want. So in this case, it's going to be teaching programming. So different programming type courses. And we're going to be starting with a lot of Rust, like sort of teaching Rust, a lot of front end, some back end, things like that. But they learning management systems can also be created. Like all it really is just a way to link up a student and teacher. That's really it. Like, and content that the student takes. So um, if you know that, you go around, you'll probably see learning management systems everywhere. Almost every company that has any kind of like content delivery type stuff, it can be. It can absolutely be a way to monetize content, but sometimes it can be just a way to deliver content. So, for example, I like the previous courses that I've created, I've just put them onto YouTube. So I've used YouTube as my learning management system. It's a terrible LMS. Like it has no features for for actual teaching. So therefore, I'm creating my own. Um, some of them will be free, and then some of them I can monetize. And but yes, it's monetization is often a goal for that because you can gate the content. You know of Scrimba? Yeah, I've heard of Scrimba. You did a tutorial with them. Nice, yeah. So basically, yeah, all of those are LMSs. Okay, so you're yelling at me here because boolean not null. It's just syntax error near order. What did I do wrong? Is order a keyword? Is order a special keyword? Maybe it is. Absolutely. Glad to answer. Uh what if we do order by? Maybe that'll be happier. Oh, syntax error. Syntax at or near course ID. That's at the beginning. What did I do wrong? Course ID. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the end. So create table if not exists. LMS course articles, course ID, int not null, new line. Okay. All right. Well, now I get to go look at this again. Let's go look at create table. Okay, so it's create table if not exists, and yeah, okay, that's plural. The name of the table, that's going to be LMS course articles, and open parentheses, and then we're going to have column name. So that would be course ID, the data type, so int, boolean, int, okay. We don't have compression method. Don't do collation. Okay, column constraint. And then they have constraints down here somewhere. Okay, or we could just look at the examples. That also works. Okay, so create table films, open parentheses, name. Okay, so column name, type. Is it okay? It's integer. It's not int. You're glad you're able. I'm able to read that awful format of documentation. You're never able to use that damn table. I know. I know. It's. You know what makes it egregiously bad? Um, it's just this giant block of text, and they're mixing in unnecessary and unneeded. So create. Let me see. So like that's required. So this is required. This is required. Everything between these blocks. So what? Like one, two open, one closed, second closed. Everything in here is not required because the square blocks. And so I learned how to read this type of stuff when I was a sysadmin because I had to use man pages all the time. But you know what just like make this infinitely more readable? Colors. Imagine if they threw this in and they like colored each of these differently, so you can just see like, okay, this is required, this is required. It would be amazing. It'd be perfect. All right, so there's that. Let's see if this works. Syntax error near course ID. Great. Up here still. Okay, what did I do? Still trying to figure out what I did wrong here. Does this okay? Encountered this, a Postgres error, query execution failed, internal arguments, error, description, null. Great. Fatal error, hint, nothing. Also great. Syntax error at or near course ID. Oh, is it there or is it here or is it here? That okay. I was thinking this was the problem, but this actually one of these might be the problem. Okay, but we get a status code. So let's take a look at this. So that is 42601. So Postgres status. Have any of you does it not like the open parentheses? It should be fine with the open parentheses. Also, hello, hey bales. Yeah, so like this parentheses here is is that required? It is required because it's not inside one of these brackets. And if we go down to the bottom, we can see uh, we could see examples. And so here's a good example. Like create table orders and then parentheses in here. So like this should work. And then we have our types. So column name type. But I'm wondering now because like these all look fine, but starting here with primary key, that could be potentially where things go bad. And it might be could be this potentially. Yeah, like that could be bad. Should I be putting that outside? Um that's also oh, here's the constraints right there. Where would I put that? So I have table name, we have the open parentheses, column name, data type, column constraint. And so the constraints here are things like not null, okay, default, generated unique. Oh, primary key. But I think I can only do one primary key. I could do the references here. Okay, let's do this here. We'll do references. So I don't know why. Okay, what was I doing here? I want to select. Oh, no, not that. I want to do a. That's not. Okay, hold on. That's not what I want. Let's do select not. Okay, let's go to the beginning of that and align you and like that. Okay, there we go. So we'll do references, ref tables. This is going to be LMS courses. Interesting. Optional. Oh, it's optional because if the column is the same name as that, but it's not, and so I need a parentheses. Okay, so ID match full, match partial, match simple. Okay, but this is optional. On delete, and then I'll do cascade. On delete, cascade. Um, Stacking, you cheat when you have to make tables, use a database tool, and then make the table and then copy and paste the output. I've done that in the past. I have absolutely do this. I really want to like get my SQL much like higher and be able to like read through this type of stuff. So I'm practicing it because if I want to do like a course on like SQL type things, which I think is going to happen with Axum type stuff, I would want to be really on top of this. Codeplex, hello. I am working on an LMS, a learning management system, and I am changing, I am adding a migration to change the database to create this join table between my courses and my articles. So that way I can associate multiple articles with multiple courses. And also, we're going to use this to set the order of the articles for those courses too, which is something I wasn't sure how to do, but I learned how to do it last night. So we're implementing that today. I don't think I need to do an on update. We don't care about that. Deferrable, not deferrable, initially deferred, and okay. So theoretically that's that, which means I can. Nope, 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 nope. I want take all view, ENQ down. Oh, nope. That preview is that. Order by is that. In this case, don't know. I can remove U2, I think. Okay, so let's try this again. Is that a different status code? That feels like that might be a different status code. And now it's, oh, at or near. I can never tell if this is like looking for a quote closing or just, I think it's just looking for a closing, which unfortunately might be that one right here. Do I, do I not really need that? Documentation said I need it. Yeah, okay. So now it really did not like that. So at or near this ID. So I need, oh wait. Is it more like this that I can't have the space? No. And it's the close. I copied the LMS articles. That was bad. This needs to be LMS articles like that. Okay, still doesn't like it. References, LMS courses, LMS articles, the ID inside of there. Let's see if we can find what 42601 is. This is gonna be so Postgres error 42601. I mean, so also occurs due to syntax errors in the database queries. Okay, so basically, is that just syntax error? Column definition list. I mean, that just sounds like a generic, like a super generic. Uh, they it doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, so I have all of you. So like on delete cascade, on delete cascade. So course ID integer not null references that thing. On delete cascade. That okay, that's fine. Maybe do that. We have comma. Oh. That could cause problems too. Yes. Okay. Migration applied. So we should immediately go and see this in action. So if I hit refresh, LMS courses no longer has article IDs. LMS articles no longer has preview. And now, if we go to public here, we now see LMS course articles. So now I need to convince Hasura to track this. So that's next. Okay, so I have these. Let's go ahead and Hasura. So this is going to be metadata, metadata, uh, database tables. Do I put this on the LMS courses maybe? Oh no, I have to create a new one, don't I? Um, yeah, that makes it slightly okay. So I need to create a new metadata for that course. So let's cd into it. This is gonna be uh, metadata databases default tables. Okay, so let's touch. This is gonna be public LMS. Okay, so what is this? This the name of this is gonna be public LMS course articles. YAML. Nope. Want it. That command. Okay, so this is gonna be public course articles, and let's actually cd into here. All right, so I want to go to metadata, databases, default tables. And so now I can just look at all these. Okay, so we have table name and array relationship. So I think an array relationship gives me a, like there's multiple of them. I think that would work here. Even if I don't do the array relationship, even if I just do this, and I don't actually know if I need anything else because, oh no, not delete. Buffer. So this is LMS course articles. Okay, so if I do that, there's one more thing I need to do. In tables, I need to include it. Public course articles, YAML. Okay. Now I can do, I need to go back to the right directory. Go. Asura, migrate, apply. Nothing to apply? Did I not? Okay, so I saved you. Did I not save public article content? No, not that one. Course articles. I saved you, right? Nothing to apply. Okay, so how do I, what else do I need to do? What else do I need to put in here to get it to track that? All right, well, let's go into our help. I'm trying to do everything in command line for this, so that way I don't, I can everything I do in command line will be automatically applied to production one whenever I deploy it. So that's the reason why I want to do it all in CLI as opposed to just like do it in clicky clicky and go from there. So if I do CLI here, I want commands. And maybe it's not CLI. It might be the reference. We have schema, metadata, tables. Okay, so track and untrack. Doesn't feel like what I need to do here. I want to do metadata table. These are all deprecated. Every one of these is deprecated. That I don't think is what I want. This is just like track on track graphical engine. I mean, it kind of is right, but it's not. It's not like the YAML file for it. So I don't think that's exactly right. Am I missing? Okay, let's try. Let's try going into here. Let's just select everything. Okay, so I have table named LMS course articles in public, array relationships. So if I don't have that right now, select permissions, column. I think I can just leave that blank maybe. I know I don't have to have like insert permissions. Did I misspell something? For the tables, this is include public. Oh, I did totally misspell it. Yeah. Well, then no wonder. Okay, public LMS course articles YAML. That's what I did do right. No, okay, never mind. How about so yeah, public LMS course articles.yaml. Public LMS course articles.yaml. That looks right. Stephen, hello. Have I ever had a roommate? I did have a roommate back when I was living in college. For a year, a little bit more. But yeah, I had a roommate that point in time. But generally speaking, nowadays, I try not to have roommates if I can help it. How was the college roommate experience? Was the bathroom communal? Yeah, so I was in the dorms. So dorms are communal bathrooms. Basically, just like there's a floor. The floor was back then they just only did male female splits, and so it was a walk down the hallway, go into the bathrooms, and then there's also communal showers. But there was separated off, so it's not like it's just open. There's there's stalls for everything. But it's not like the room that I was in with my roommate had like a sink. It didn't have anything in there. It's just like a bed and a table and like um a small like chest of drawers for your clothes. And that's pretty much it. They were not large at all. You have an option of doing that or living in an apartment. Which one is better? So I I believe you don't like the idea of sharing a room with someone, but you want to make friends. So I believe um, that having the experience of living with somebody at some point in time is good. And even if you hate it, at least like try it out. And is college or some kind of like dorm room or something like that experience is probably a really good idea early on because you don't want the first time you'd ever potentially live with someone to be later on in your life. You want to know sort of like a little bit of what to expect later. And yeah, just like what Stacking is saying, you always do the dorm room experience, even if it's only for 1 year. Just do it once. Okay, let's see. Why are you not seeing this? What am I doing wrong here? So you have all of this, include public. So that's all the same lines. That's like I spelled it correctly. So then LMS course articles. Did I not nope, didn't want to do that. I want to just do alt ranger this. So database is default tables. So I have public underscore LMS underscore course underscore articles dot YAML. I mean, that seems right to me. What's different is okay. Let's find one that doesn't have any permissions on it. Do I have any of those? Maybe I need select permissions for something. Oh, look at that. Look at oh no, that's this one. That's the one I'm trying to do. That's not a good one to look at. Everything has a relationship. Okay. Don't have anything else to really look at here to try to like see what's going on. Large colleges, you can only do it freshman year, but you still do that 1 year. Yeah, the college I went to wasn't that large, so there's a choice to do it a second year, but then if you did it a second year, you potentially could be the like resident assistant on like a second or later year. And I chose not to do that. I went and got an apartment and lived on my own. I did a sort of like it was more communal living, but like my own apartment. So there's no kitchen, but I did have like a sink and bathroom on my own. So why is this not working? Okay, is there something that I can do? Is there something that I can do? Maybe okay, Hasura metadata. I don't want to clear it. I want to not necessarily apply it. Can I grab it? Not really. Okay, Hasura. It's not really like a database type thing. For that migrate, could we have done something? I don't see anything about like creating the metadata for it though, which I mean that would be nice. Okay, so what do I need to do here? I need so for public LMS course articles, and I could do all these like custom like things to it. That's one of the powers of Hasura. But okay. Let's okay. So assuming that this tables is fine, it's not like I've completely failed to save it multiple times, right? Okay, so let's come to here and reset you. Um, oh, can I find a maybe I can find an example in here using that. I want something like select permissions. These are all deprecated. That's the APIs. Here's what I want. So we have table schema public name. Okay, so it's going to be LMS course articles, and then that is correct, right? LMS course articles. I can just copy that. So schema public. Okay, select permissions. Role public. Permissions. Permission, not permissions, right? Yeah, permission. Columns. Columns. We have the filter, and then I can give it like what you're allowed to see. So I can say, okay, hey, you're allowed to see all this stuff. So we have the course ID. Is it dash? It is a dash. We have course ID, article ID, preview, order by. Okay, so if I then that filter, and that's it. Okay, so let's try that. Aha, now we're in an inconsistent state. So, oh, that's a bunch of things inconsistent. Okay, that's not great. Inconsistent object in table LMS courses. So here we can find in LMS courses permission for role author. So permission for role author. Column article IDs does not exist. Okay, so anywhere that we have these article IDs, I added in here twice apparently. Oh, because we removed article IDs from here. So I want to select all these, search for article IDs, find it, and I want to X and delete the row. Okay, and then the next one is LMS courses. Oh, was that the same one? Okay, so oh, it's just like every time it happened in there, it found it. So LMS courses, LMS courses, LMS courses, courses, LMS articles. Okay, so search for, oh, this is preview now, probably. No. Preview, X delete. Okay, courses, articles, articles, articles. Excellent. So let's try this again. Expected array, but found nothing. Did I delete like one of these that had just everything? So insert, I can insert the title. You have stuff in it. That's fine. Okay, how about the other one? You have nothing. So update, you essentially go away now. There we go. Metadata applied. Everything is good. Okay, so we come here. I'll hit refresh. You should now be tracked. You are. Okay, so here we can see the LMS course articles table. Great, it has all these things. Next up, the next thing to fix is we have these relationships we need to tell Hasura to track. So from courses, so LMS courses to LMS course articles, I need to track that. So we have a way that we can do that. And we have this like object relationship and then also the array relationship. I think they're pretty much the same thing. I think we can also maybe find this here. So select permissions. Oh, it's not authors. I want object relationship. So that's Postgres, MySQL, BigQuery. It feels like it didn't have anything in there. Object relationship. Okay, so it's not part of the deprecated thing. Object relationship config. Oh, and it'd be metadata. Oh, it's metadata. Maybe that one? No? So manual configuration, and they want not. Okay, fine. Not that. Everything. So not super happy with Hasura's sort of like discoverability of how to like find this stuff. I want config. Oh, maybe how about array relationship? So that's under Postgres, MySQL Server, BigQuery. So there we have this schema metadata APIs best deprecated, metadata APIs, table relationships, like BigQuery, Postgres, and then back to this again. And so we know this works because it works. Object relationships. Okay. Maybe if I don't do config, maybe if I do metadata. Okay, that entire section is deprecated. I mean, so there's the API. There is not much. Migrations might. Okay, how about you? So where is this? This is in metadata format under migrations, metadata and seeds. Oh, okay, that's where I would find it. Metadata format, not under manage metadata, metadata format. So we have array relationships, which I think we also have like this idea of object relationships. I think array means I can get multiple of them. So from a course, I want an object. No, I want an array to articles. From an articles, I want like an object to the course. So I think it's sort of different depending. So, but let's copy you. I'm in the public LMS courses, so I want an array here. So, and array relationship. So name of this is going to be the LMS course articles using foreign key constraint on column. I want to say this is not. Oh yeah, this is the current one. Column of whatever this is, I think. I want to say so. So this is going to be foreign key column. Oh, I don't even have. It doesn't have this at all. So I can't do this here. Okay. So I have to do this. Of course, articles. I have to do this here. So array of relationships, name. So let's do, this will be the articles. So sure, we'll keep it named articles. Foreign key constraints on this is going to be article ID, name, I guess it's one, so maybe this would be a. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, stop. Undo. Change object relationship. I want to go to name. Okay, the table name is going to be LMS articles. And then I want to do the same thing. Oh, it's going to be a course using foreign key constraint on column course ID. LMS courses. Okay, let's try that. See what happens. Did not like that. Okay. Conflicting values, course and articles. So this name articles. Uh, is that better? Or I need to do this as like the name. Oh, is this the name of the relationship? In which case, this would be um, course article article, and you'd be course article course. Conflicting variables, course article course, and course article article. Oh, that's nice. Okay, course article article, course article course. So those are names are different. Oh! I think I do that. So I have two object relationship. I think that's what I need to do. There we go. It did not like that. So let's do our Sura inconsistent object in table LMS course articles and relationship course article course. No foreign constraint exists on the given column. Course article article. Okay. I think the web interface is going to be easier to read those errors. Okay. Course article course, type object relationship, relationship of table LMS course articles, inconsistent object in table LMS course articles in relationship course article course. No foreign key constraint exists on the given columns. So I need to create a foreign key in course articles. That's what I'm saying. Except if I come to data and I look at this would just automatically track as it is. I don't believe that I need to create. I don't think I need to create this myself. Uh, what do you think I need to do? It's more of like what Hasura. What do you really tell me I need to do? Yes, okay. I have all that stuff. I don't need to do it. I don't need to do it. I need to put it in the metadata. Where was that metadata section that we found? Okay, so it's not there. I thought it was under migration scenes metadata. We have the overview format. There it is. Is there something here that lets me know what every little bit of this is that I can throw in here? That would be nice. That's just managing them. The overview, getting started. Okay, that's not. That's not helpful. So I don't want to manage it. I want to know what. Why wouldn't you tell me this to me? Okay, so directory format, which is everything here. That's cool. Databases, database YAML. So okay, that's all those actions. Actions, allow list, API, schema introspection, network query. Oh, so it's like way up here. So this is under the section here. So public author YAML table metadata files. Right, specifying some of the above. So relationships, including object. Okay, so it would be so nice if it told me like, here's all the things that can go into it. It's just some examples, but what I'm concerned. Export metadata. Oh, so I could do it, then export it, and then look at it. So I might have to do that style, if I can't figure out how to make this work. So you're yelling at me. Okay, so can you tell me what kind of relationship you want to do for this? It's LMS courses to an array of that course articles. So wait, do I put this? So on LMS courses, I do an array match of that, okay, so I think that's what I need to do. I need to do this in LMS courses. Okay, so I have an object relationship this would be an array relationship. Okay, so this is gonna be is course articles using for conditional constraint on column well, that was interesting. ID table LMS articles. This would be the LMS course articles, something like that. If we come back to you, and I think I can just delete you. Inconsistent object and table LMS courses in relationship course articles, no foreign key constraint given on the given columns. So you don't like that. So maybe course. Wait, was that the right one? That was public courses. I want LMS courses. So what if I don't do that and I do course ID? Ah, like that one. Okay, so we're happy again. And if we come back to here, all right, one of them has disappeared. So we now have a tracked foreign key relationship between LMS courses and the LMS course articles. Now I want to do the exact same thing for articles. So let's here grab you LMS articles. This will be an array relationships between course articles using foreign key on article ID using that. Okay. Okay. So now we're down to 2. Now on LMS course articles. So LMS course articles to LMS articles. And this looks like it would be object, an object instead of a other one. So I think I can do, oh, and look at that column mapping. So if in case I ever need to do that, that could be interesting. So this is course articles. Okay, so I want you to be an object. So this is going to be change. We'll do course first, column ID on table MS courses, and then I change you to be article ID on table MS articles public. Let's try this. I did not like that. That's fun. No foreign key, no foreign constraint exists on a given columns, but okay, so I wonder if we have to do that column mapping thing, which we kind of saw. Yeah, column mapping ID to content ID. Okay, so that's going to be in the manual configuration. So hold on. Oh, interesting. So there's not a manual configuration. It's just like a object relationship name using this. Huh, so it's like using. Okay, so it's under using, and then under using we have that manual configuration, but here we have just, oh, foreign key constraint on, but then maybe I can do a column mapping on that. So column mapping. So this would be here, column mapping, and I want ID to course ID. I don't know if I need to do this opposite and have like article ID colon ID. We're gonna find out. It did not like that. Okay, let's try it the opposite way. So let's do search ID colon that. Okay, so if I take you, delete you, go to ID like that. It didn't like that either. Okay. Does this need to be an array also? That's a pretty that was a low chance of working, but it doesn't seem like it cares at all about that. Okay, so untracked foreign key relationships. I want to go from LMS course articles to LMS articles. Um, Nicolax, have I tried Shuttle? I have not tried Shuttle. I think it was recommended to me, and so I put it on my list, but I haven't tried it. Have you used it? And if so, how do you like it? Just a little bit. Okay. I think I might need to do the manual thing. Yeah, that's what somebody else had shown me, is that it was this like automatic deployment thing. It's I don't know how I feel about those. Like even Vercel, I know it's like the big thing, everybody's using it. I've never I don't know. I usually just go straight to AWS. They provision databases now too. I think the thing that I get worried about with these type of services is the Heroku situation. They give us like free tiers or like really cheap tiers, and then after a while they're like, well, we're not making money, so we have a captive audience, and it's really hard to move away from us. So let's increase the prices. And I get like everybody's get stuck, and I don't like it, or at least that's my concern. think we have to do the manual one. Let's try manual. So that was here. We had this manual configuration, which has like remote table schema. So if I come into here, let's grab you. Course articles. And let's just try this ourselves. So we have object relationships. Okay, so we have this would be this is course articles. We have course manual configuration. Remote table is the LMS courses, and we're gonna map course ID to ID. I think that's how it works. And then we'll have article, so remote table, LMS, articles, article ID, ID. I hate how like it's if I go over with my selection, I have to like restart it. I don't like that. And let's reapply it. The vendor lock-in factor, yeah, it's a real thing. Oh, that worked. Okay, so I hit refresh. Now everything is tracked, which means I can come in here and we can do queries now for this. So we could say like, hey, I want to query. Of course, we don't have any data in the database for this, so that's that's a thing. But this would be get all articles for course. Let's see if we can do this. We are gonna have to be a super admin for this, at least right now. Okay. This would be I want to start at the courses, right? So get LMS courses by primary key. ID is like, let's say I want to get the first one. We'll get the title of the course. That's fine. But then inside, I want the articles. Okay, so we get the course articles. And inside of that, we get an article, which gives us the title of the article. And we can also get the content of the article. So that I think that works. I think this would work. So this now, if I take this away, it's not going to work here, right? Oh, interesting. Okay, so that does work. Everybody gets this, I think. So this would be LMS course articles, permissions, public, can select everything, which I think is correct. I think that's correct. So, all right, that's one thing. LMS and also Paraha. Hello. LMS stands for Learning Management System. It's a basically just like anything that connects learners to courses. Both like you can see examples of them for both like free and not free. So like Blackboard is one where like a school purchases the LMS, but then all the courses inside of it and all the content for that is free for the students. But then like Udemy is an LMS where that is very much not the case. Okay, so I have this. Let's go ahead and get the database stuff. I think we're good now. I think we're happy with this. So I've been working on the main branch. Let's maybe not use the main branch. Well, I mean, at this point, I might as well just deploy. But I think I like the idea of pull requesting this in. So let's do a git switch. We'll do so created or course articles. This is gonna be course articles. What is it called? Join table. Kind of like Moodle. I don't know if I'm familiar with Moodle. Is it like a place you can go to and like purchase courses and take it? There's tons of them on the internet. But if it is, then yes, exactly like that. All right, so this is created course articles join table. We're gonna push that. Push origin. Do that. All right. You're gonna verify that everything's working there. Meanwhile, we can now test and make sure this is all gonna work locally before I deploy this to production, which will break everything in production. So, kind of a thing. Let's head over to our LMS. So locally now we're using this new thing here, which is gonna break everything, I think. If I attempt to do anything here. Let's see. So like courses. Oh, we're already broken. Yeah, missing field data. If we go and take a look at our network, our response is yeah, article IDs not found in type. So just immediately we are completely broken here. So I think one of the suggestions that I got from well, let's see, because there's two things. Like it's like buying stuff. I do want that to be faster, but one of the suggestions my mentor was saying was like, hey, at least for like right now, why don't we just get everything? Like, um, get all the things you're allowed to get. So that being said, I don't want the article IDs. Okay, so we need to for you. Let's do a GraphQL introspect that to find out what we're allowed. Then I want to go to database, our queries. We have to get the courses. So get article titles, get course, that's set course articles, get article titles, create. Where's my get for that one? Oh, it might be this one. Here's quarter article IDs. I don't want you anymore. And I don't want you. Errors. Okay, so first, probably many errors for us to work through here. Failed to generate the GraphQL import. No fields named that. This is in database queries. So source database queries. No field name preview. Okay, I actually wanted to be right where I was. Oh, not in these. I want I want database queries. Nothing named preview. So create course. That's not going to have a preview. That's fine. This one. This one also. Okay. Okay. So how about now? Are you happier? No. All right. First error. Database queries. Failed to resolve type ID for JSON because I don't think I need that anymore. So let's go to source, database queries. Don't think I need that anymore. Line 73. Proc macro, derive panicked, GraphQL client cogen, internal, failed to resolve type ID for JSON. Do I still have something with the type JSON? I didn't think I did. I can put that back. But I think I got rid of that. Okay, hold on. Let's make sure we really resave. No field pre. Okay, we could go through these first. So this is okay. So stores, articles. All right. So there's no more. There's no more preview on here, so we can get rid of you. So you're gone. You're gone. Now a preview. The preview now exists on the join table, which I don't have access to. So we're just gonna not do preview for a second. Then we'll have to re-add that back in. So I probably want to get to back to a point where it kind of doesn't have errors. Then we can add features in again. So no field preview on type articles. This is now in components course nav. So source, components, course nav. Right. So let preview equals this. Let's go ahead and just say false. No function or associate item named build query found for struct set LMS course articles in the current scope. Huh. Does that mean that's broken? So set LMS course articles must be broken. Oh, expected a semicolon, found format. Oh, right here. Yeah, that would help. But okay, so if it can't find build query for set LMS course functions, that means under database queries set you're unhappy. Oh yeah, update article IDs. So set LMS course articles is going to be just like this is going to be very different. Uh, so in this case, can I like delete file? Ooh, remove file. There's no, so I can't delete like the file from the buffer. So basically, I don't want this anymore. So set article ID. Oh yeah. This entire thing it just needs to be gone. So this is set course articles. Let's just go anywhere else. Okay, so we'll remove set course articles. That will obviously have some other issues, a lot of other issues. So now I do need to go from like top to bottom on these. I don't need this to be quite as big. I can rename you. I can rename you. I can no, not like that. Okay. Well, apparently I can't do that anymore. I want to resize you. Nope. Like that. Gives me a little bit more room. Okay, so pass and this one. Okay, so database queries now. Right. Okay. So this one, which is the set LMS course titles, you're gone. So we delete you. Okay. So delete you. Right. There's no article IDs in here anymore. And there's no article IDs down here. Store course is really unhappy about that. Let's go find store course. Okay, I think I can do, okay, so it's G, go to definition. There we go. Get rid of you. No field name article IDs. I'm not putting in an article IDs anymore, right? Why are you still yelling at me? Did I not save? I didn't save, of course. Okay. Use of undeclared creator modules set LMS course articles. Okay, so yeah, that's correct. In this case, I don't even just we're gonna redo this all, so that's gonna be recreated. Unused imports. you're happy there. You're unhappy. No field article IDs. Right. So yeah, getting the articles now is going to be like a new thing. It's not going to be that hard, but it's going to be a thing. So I kind of want to just get rid of you, and we're going to replace you. Let articles equals an empty array, or empty, yeah, empty vector. The trait bound an empty vector is not allowed. Okay, so in that case, we have to have something, right? It's like a BB course nav article builder, new. We'll say title, hello, build. Do we have to have something else? I think it was like a 2, right? A 2 routes home. Everything goes home. And then you, I think we have to tell you, give you like a type, right? Oh, build and unwrap. The traits, routes is not satisfied. Oh, I think we have to, you know what that is, but I have to like give you the route. Or is it in build that I give it? No, build doesn't need it. Is it new that needs it? No, build doesn't need it. You need that. So I give you the routes. Okay, so that's routes to have, to routes to home, title. Okay, so what are you missing? What I had it working before. Guess what I could do is we're gonna delete. Okay, I'm gonna delete you and just do. So just set you to always be false. Okay, this goes through article IDs. It gets the article ID, and we're creating this. Okay, builder. We have the title. We have the 2. Oh, it needs. Okay, so it needs this giant thing here. That's where I was running into problems. So if I do you, copy you, and we just say that articles equals a new vector. That, throw you in there. Okay, so title. We're just gonna be say something. Oh, for the routes. It's gonna go home. Yeah, you like that a lot more. Okay. Okay, next up. Trying to get article IDs from this. Now, if I can delete you, and we'll just do nope, not whatever that was. An empty vector. Then that way it still works for the most part, I think. Okay, no field article IDs on you. Okay, yeah, so we have this map to you. I want to change you to be a vec of that. Okay, you're happy. For article ID and the article IDs. And then we're just setting you, so I think we can just go ahead and delete you. Cannot find the function set course articles because we deleted you. We totally did. So we're gonna have to redo this entire API call later too. That's gonna be fun. So many unused variables, so we don't need that course. Goes away. Unused variable course store. So we could just underline you. Variable does not need to be mutable anymore. That seems like it's both of you, right? So we can. Unused variable course ID. Okay, so we don't need you. We don't need you. Looks like we don't need any of you. If we don't need you, we don't need you. You. I'll just have that callback because that's being used, but all of these are gone. Okay. Redundant clone for you. Okay, we can fix that. What am I searching for? Select dot clone. Hey, why do you not like the E? If I search the E, it just does everything. That's not what oh, clone. That's why. Oh, do I have to like do that? Oh, that's what I have to do. Okay, and then there you go. Delete. Ooh, and you're nice and happy. Okay, so more warnings over here. If I don't need any of you, we're good. We'll have to add like some of these back in, but not all of them. And so that's why I want to get rid of some of these if I don't need them. Okay, so function, if we're not using you, let's just get rid of you. Okay, here this type has never been used now, so now it's safe for me to delete you. We're not using you. Oh, that did not like. Oh, okay, yeah. So if we're not using this course, is that what it was? We're not using this course. I think then I could just underscore you. Ooh, okay, I think we're in a working state again. Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead and git commit this. All right, so this is refactored database, kind of. We're switching to create, or like we pulled out article IDs from courses. So that's the big thing that we just did, and now we have to make it start working again. So our tests are going to be interesting because I guess like I want to get it working here, and then we have to update our test too because anything that has like an article ID that we were doing is just gone now. And we were doing let's see, so this is going to be the end-to-end test, graphical intercept. I want to just change directory to it. End-to-end test, graphical interceptor. Okay, so LMS article titles, that should still be fine. LMS article titles, that should still. Oh, no, no, no. That's not fine because preview is gone. So you go away. Article titles, preview is here. Okay. Insert LMS articles 1. I just get the ID back. That's fine. LMS courses by primary key. Right. This doesn't have article IDs anymore. I do have trailing commas, and technically that's not allowed. Ooh, it kept my multiple cursors. Nice. Okay, so that's good there. Good there. Okay. Courses by primary key. We don't have the article IDs. That should be okay. Set LMS course articles. And I don't think we have this one anymore. So I think we can just go ahead and remove you all together. So that's going to be you. So cd into end-to-end testing. QL. So they remove the set. Okay, and then you're gonna need the index. That one goes away, and then you go away. Okay. So then I believe we can rerun our tests, and this should be accurate for if like everything has been removed. And I think everything should still kind of sort of work. It just, well, okay. I think the web app kind of sort of works, but what's expected of the web app will not work. Okay, interesting that it oh no, it doesn't stop at the first error. It shows us what the first error is. So authors can add articles to a course. Yeah, kind of makes sense. We sort of knew that this was coming here. So this article would be visible, and I think since we have assigning article titles, yeah, things. Where's our click? So we get by role. Oh, it's looking for something that's already been assigned. That's what it is. It's looking for an article that has already been assigned. So we can definitely start working on this. Is there anything else that we need to get commit? Yes. So this is basically reset tests to remove what was removed from the database. Okay, so next up, when we get the course, when we get the course by primary key, I want to also now get all of the article titles. So get article titles by ID. So this is not, well, this might be get article titles by ID. I think what it really is I want to get the courses by primary key. So I'm getting the course. And then I also want to get the articles from that. So LMS courses by primary key. Let's go in and rewrite our query for this. The other thing is this has to be an author. So let's go ahead and make sure that it's like working as an author too. So I need to log in as me. I think I killed the meow. So now it's just me. What is this? This is, oh, it's learning, I think. That's what they called it. Learning Bricks builds, my LMS. Okay, there's my stuff. Yes, logged in. Okay, perfect. So I can see I get a token that lasts for not too long. We are going to find that in storage in our cookie. I'm going to throw it into here. And we can just go ahead and, I don't need to decode you. Just hide you again, and now that should start working. Okay, course article is not found in type. So I think this is working now, right? If I, yeah, okay. So I'm not getting an error anymore. All right, so let's figure out what we need. So this is LMS courses by primary key. So LMS courses by primary key, ID 1. If I don't include all of that, so we have like the title. All right, so we have that. I also want, let's see, other things that we're grabbing here is the ID, the LMS tag, and then the ID and the name. So LMS tag, ID, name. I'm getting the price and the short description, title. I've already got that there. The long description and the trailer URI. Okay, so all those I'm getting just fine. Great. Now I want to get the article IDs, but I can't because they don't exist here. So what am I missing? This is, I go to LMS courses, permissions. Well, I guess it wouldn't be here. I don't think it would be here. It's going to be in the LMS course articles, permissions. If I'm an author, I want to, oh, that's what it is. I need to select this as an author because I'm an author when I'm logged in. So I need to get these things. Okay, so this is the course articles. So I need to select permissions as an author. I can get the course ID. So I actually don't care about like really reading the course ID or the article ID. I just want to see if it's preview and I want to see the order by. That's pretty much all I really need to see. It's probably the same thing for this. You just want to see those. Okay, so let's rerun these. Oh, right. I just do that. Okay, there we go. That should be happy pretty immediately. So this is the, yeah, course articles already showing up here. Stephen, any tips on how to study better? I guess it sort of depends upon like what exact specific thing to study for. Um, the general idea in education is that doing trumps everything. So if you're any activity that isn't you doing something for that thing, you're going to learn less than just reading about it or listening about it or watching about it. So doing is the best. Teaching is the super is super speed. It's like if you have to if you force yourself to teach the thing that you want to do, even better. So write blog posts about like how to do it and not just surface. Like try to dig deep a little bit deeper into it. Things like that, and that that will help you like sort of study and learn. You don't have to ever publish those blog posts. You could just write them as if you're going to, and that should be enough. Does that help? Hopefully it helps. Okay, so I'm already in the course. So I want the article, and I don't care about the ID. Well, maybe I do care about the ID. I want the ID and the title. So if I run that, there we go. Okay, so we have course articles like this. So I can copy you. All right, so we're gonna have course articles inside of each of these. We're now going to have the ID and the title. So which course article are we looking for? I want to go to, here's all the articles. So I can get 1 and 2. I think it was the second one if I remember correctly. It was a while ago. So I think it was number 2. So I want ID and title for this. So 2 and how to learn. Oh, you know what? I could actually just go there. Give me that. Give me. How do we get back up again? It's like that, not buffer picker. Or was it G up? No, it's not G up. It's not space up. Window up. Space W K to go up. Okay, so I throw you in there. Nope, oh, don't want all of that. Come on, stop selection. I want that. Okay, so I get the ID and how to learn. Okay, so that shows up in there. If I rerun you, do you error out or do you still work? Okay, so I'm not seeing any like major errors. It just doesn't do what I expected to. So perfect. Okay, excellent. So the next thing to do here would be I want to update the query to get this now. So we want course articles for you. We are now going to get under database queries, get, this is the article titles by no, no, this is now going to be like the um, database queries. Oh, it could be this course by ID. Yeah, get the course by ID, and then I want give me the course articles and that. Okay, still okay. To sort of follow along here manually, we're going to courses. We're finding that course. I'm going to course articles. And I'm getting these here, and I want to get rid of, I don't like these. I think I forgot that I had these. It's happening on the page, I think. Page. File, pages, course articles. Do I have a log? I have a log message, log data. No. There was. Oh, it might be some like log. Like that. Oh, I can't. Okay. So it's regex, right? So I have to do log backslash something like that. No matches found? Hmm. Was it log message then? No message found. Okay, fine. I don't think it was a glue log. There's the log error. Oh, you know what I can search for? I can search for this. So search for that. No message found. I'm trying to do a global search for this in the workspace folder. Do I have to quote it? No. Hmm. I'm wondering if it doesn't like the spaces. Oh yeah. Okay. So the spaces are fine. All right. Let's first of all, let's get rid of this. So window down. I don't need you anymore. All right. Well, I'll find it. I'll find it eventually sometime. I don't think it's like there's no log in here, right? There's just log error. Oh no, right there. Okay. Why can't you find that? Log open parentheses regex part. Okay. So log. Okay. So it finds those. And if I try to do a global search, no match is found when it's literally right here. Okay, now no more matches. Okay, that should reset there. Excellent. Okay, now I want some articles to show up here potentially, which means we need to add in some of these. We need to add something in for this. So let's say for course for course articles for us. This is course 4, I believe. I want to see all the articles. Courses for, see all the articles. If I want to add something in, what would that look like? That would, I want to see what the articles I have are. So query, can I actually look inside of, I don't think I store them in the DOM. Oh, I do. Okay, so this one, that lovely one is ID 3. Okay, perfect. So I can, so for course 4, assign article 3. That's what I want to do. So I want to do a mutation. So this is going to be create course article. Insert LMS. But I can't do this. I can't do this because I'm an author and I need permissions to do that. Okay, so more database stuff. So for course articles, I need insert permissions. Role is author. All right. I'm allowed to put in the course ID, the article ID, and if it's a preview, and the order ID, order by. And no filter for that. I'm just allowed to do that. Oh, right, there's a check. So insert permissions. Then for each one of these, okay, so we have permission, and here we have a check. That needs to be something like that too, I think. key check is not found. It's under role author. So, oh, it needs to be, okay, one more tabbed in. There we go. Okay. Back to you. Insert, I'm just going to insert one object. I want the course ID. Oh, no, not. I want to insert LMS. Oh, you don't have that. I need to refresh. Course articles one. Object. This is going to be the course ID. So if the course ID is, I think, what was this? This was 4. So course ID is 4. The article ID is 3 for that one. Preview, okay, order by. Order by, let's just say 1. We're starting with that. Actually, I probably want this to be 0 started, because then I can just take the index of the array that I'm storing them in, and I now just like, that's the order that they're going in. So start by 0, and I'll be lazy. And then here, let's return back, I don't know, the probably to the course. Oh, can I get that back? I think I can only get the course ID back. So create course article. That comes in here like that. All right. So that works. If we come back to here and we run you, now we can see, we don't see you. Oh, because I want course ID 4. There we go. Okay, so we see you already in there. Great. Which means we need to add this in. So course articles. We add this into the test, right? So now I need to add it into the database that's expecting to get back. Not that one. I want you. So we're going to start with database queries. So get the course. Oh yeah, we already have this here. Okay, never mind. So we've got you. To get this into assigned already, well, we can double check that we've got this. So GraphQL. I don't think we need to make these LMS articles query anymore. Course by PK, and we get the course articles 0 and that. So perfect. So we get all in one query now, so we don't have to make 2 anymore, which is excellent. Okay, so I want to have that display over here. We have access to it in the query that we're getting. So let's trace this. If we go to API courses, Here's our get by ID, and we're returning a store course. And specifically, am I doing like an into or something like this? No, I'm just creating it right here. So a store course. For the store course, I wonder if I want to add the articles in or not. I may not want to. I may want to keep them separate. In which case, this is fine. And then I need art. Well, then how do I return the other thing? Do I now want to like change the data schema here in our central data store? Do I want to have just the articles as part of the course, and then we just have a master like main list of articles elsewhere? I am not sure. And because I'm not sure, I don't really know what I want to do with it now. And since we're so close to noon, I think what I'll end up doing is I'll just ending, go grab lunch, and then think about this for the rest of the day when I do chores. And tomorrow, usually I do a little bit of work on this on Sundays, just on my own time. I'll figure out what I want to do. I'll start implementing that. And then Monday, I won't be here. I actually remembered yesterday after the stream that I have a dentist appointment on Monday morning at 7 a.m., which is normally when I start the stream. So I will be not streaming Monday morning. I'll be back on Tuesday then for to continue working on this when whatever format it is. We'll see if we've gotten the refactor done or not yet. So with that, thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. I hope that you all have a great rest of your Saturday. Stacking. I hope that your thing happens really soon. If you haven't already been requested in any already. So with that, I will see you next time. Have a good one and bye.